Yeah, so I want to say this too. You like what I noticed about you is that you give credit what credit due. Like I never see you
Yeah.
take none from nobody. You give everybody what they got coming,
Yeah.
and I just see that in you. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I
Yeah.
talk to you, and the fans see that too, because in the comments they be saying that like, nah,
Yeah,
dude, he
bro.
coming like
That's
this.
another thing I take serious too. When niggas be trying to take shit from niggas, you know what I'm saying? When niggas be trying to like take shit niggas did from them, bro, like I don't be doing that either, cause that's hard to do too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, there's a lot of gangsters out here, niggas be acting like bitches, for, and that's a trickle effect. You know what I'm saying? You talk about a nigga, say for instance, if I was right here talking about and I was talking to y'all like he was some bitch ass nigga, folk. And my homie see him in the street. All he know is I've been talking to folk them like he's some straight hoe you could walk up and smack and ain't gonna do shit. And folk thinking like, you know what? My homie gonna fuck with dude. He gonna tour with him. I'm finna get on his ass for folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he running up on dude thinking he could smack dude and dude and up switch on him.
Doing dirty.
Killed my homie, stood all over him, embarrassed him. Broad daylight, cause I'm talking about this man. If I was talking about him like he'd knock something down, my homie wouldn't have smacked him.
Right.
My homie, I'm telling my homie he a bitch for so long. My homie to see this man and just thought he was a bitch.
Damn.
He really thought he was a bitch. Like, this bitch ass nigga won't do shit. I'll smack the shit out of him when I see him. Man, he done put switch all on folks, man. Stood all on him, put shit all in his face. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about him like he's some type of bitch or something, folks. That's why I don't be doing that. A lot of niggas try to undersell me. But you can't, because a motherfucker know me, they know I'm a tweak on you, folks. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? So it's like, I don't be on that because that shit a trickle effect. You know, don't send nobody out to play with these people, folks. Respect what they did out here. Respect how they get on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what anybody, not just ops, even a nigga you not in agreement with at the moment. Like, don't try to make him sound like he's somebody he not. Because if a motherfucker try to tweak with him based on what you was saying and something happened to their ass, that's on you.
Yeah.
You to sit your homie off now on BD, that's blood on your hands on BD. So it's like,
that's how you view that, huh?
on Steve, that's how I view that, folks. I be thinking fire as hell, because that happens. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, where you get that type of thinking from, though, is like what you had, like, old heads, what you, like, where you get that thinking from? Because I know you probably, like, you ain't even 30 yet, is you?
No, hell
yeah.
no.
So it's like, where you got, like, a real mature point of view.
I always hung around, like, you know, coming up in the projects and shit, like, you gonna be around older niggas all the time because them, your daddies and uncles and shit, like, in the projects, the kids, sound crazy to say, but the kids basically ran around and they parents stood around selling drugs. Like, when the projects, you see your parents every day, you know what I'm saying? They be doing shit and you be doing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
So it's like, I always grew up around my older people, seeing them and shit, but like, even when I went to prison, bro, like, prison gave me a way crazier perspective on just life, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was like one of them dudes, like, I ain't never been like dumb or nothing, so I always attract like older niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, them acknowledging that I'm ahead of my years, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause old niggas in the joint, anybody will tell you, old niggas ain't fucking with young dudes. Like, not off the rip, you know what I'm saying? They gotta watch you, see how you approach and how you get around and how you maneuver and shit, and then they'll get to attaching to you cause they think they can fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of old, young niggas come in on that bitch and they got cracked or got whatever time and they can't tell nobody tell them shit. They going white to 3 house with a bunch of other young niggas and shit. Like, I come in that bitch, man. I aced my motherfucking tape test. I ain't had to go to school. And, like, they seen like I was a, sharp dude. You know what I'm saying? So older dudes started, like, gravitating towards me. And they was just giving me the game on a lot of shit. Because I had homies that was in there. They was gang banging the other way. Like, they dropping, they saying fuck niggas and they tweaking and they fighting and, making it hot on the deck and drawing a lot of attention to our crew, you know what I'm saying? And they seen how I was like trying to move and they was showing me and just teaching me how to bid and giving me game on life, like I was learning from 40-year-old men who been booked for murders and shit every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, outside of my homie Talib, at the end of my bid, all I had was older niggas giving me game, and they was just teaching me shit, bro. Like, and one thing they was just teaching me was about life, is just like that dissing shit. They gave me a perspective. That's why on this niggas told me in the joint. You talk about niggas who ain't around to defend their own honor, that look bad on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he a dead man, you speaking on him, he ain't gonna say shit back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I one of them dudes, like, I always try to think I be, you know what I'm saying, coming straight forward. If whoever I got a problem with, I come at them. You know what I'm saying? If it's direct, it'll be direct. And, like, I felt that. Like, that set, that
yeah. I felt that. And
when
you
he
said
said
that's gravity, go ahead.
I felt that shit, bro. Like, it really did. And I'm like, damn, you know, like, that is kind of like, so if it's just like if you alive and I was talking down, that's like Piddle talking to some shit. Like, I'm talking wolf, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, it kind of sat with me. And I'm like, damn, I fuck with that. And I just came home and I just stuck with that shit. And I still give my homies this, bro. So it's like, it can't even be some shit that you doing because of somebody else. You gotta really in your heart say, like, that ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas matured me in the joint to the point where I was just like, my mind was stuck on, like, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about you if you can't talk about it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was for them niggas grew me up in the joint.
Yeah, I want to say something too. I relate to that 1,000%. I was a shorty like that. I was 19 when I got booked, went to they call it the big house or whatever, and I kind of had that mentality you have, and oh, here's cuff me up too. Come here, shorty, you know what I mean? And, But we weren't on what y'all was on to that extent that y'all on it. But it's like we did our dirt, we did dumb shit, all that. So it's like I relate to that 1,000%, and I respect that. I respect that answer. I ain't gonna
shout
lie.
out to my nigga Joe Blow and Vino, man. TB too, you know what I'm saying? 3 older guys who was just real good dudes, man, and they did a lot of time and they was just giving me a lot of game in there, man. Them dudes, 2 of them still in, 1 of them made it out already. They all did over 20 or over 15. Been gone a long time, but them niggas, man, them solid older dudes, man.
Nah, that's all love. I ain't gonna lie.